but you have to continue to put pressure on the Lakers as they attempt to bring the ball up the floor.
His first foul, first team foul.
And I really think I'd put Allen on Kobe Bryant with 3 fouls rather than Ray Allen be on him with 2 fouls.
Robinson strips Gasol, and they'll jump it up 5'9" against 7 feet. Good hustle defensively.
Come on, Nate.
I'm almost wishing he doesn't, just so he doesn't crow about his prediction.
Just a little off.
Ryan has to put it up, and he puts it in.
Possession to go. You see 5 seconds on the shot clock. Bryant gets the ball and realizes he has to get one off quickly. As good as it gets.
The right wing, deep in the right wing, was like this, had the hand in his face as Grant Hill was defending him. It's just absolutely nothing you can do. Alvin Gentry, the coach of the Suns, was saying after.
Seattle in the midst of a 14-6 run since the Bulls led by 9. That over the last 6.5 minutes. And the Bulls lead now is 1. Jordan is back on the floor, as is Harper.
He's ugly. Gasol to Bynum.
And you can sense the impatience of this capacity crowd here at the United Center.
Alvin Gentry, the coach of the Suns, was saying after that series, was that Kobe or was that Michael? In the comparison with Michael Jordan.
Either way, you're doing pretty well. You got either one of those guys.
I think people, thought I was crazy when I said it a couple of years ago, but at the end of the day, you have to give this guy a lot of credit. There's no knock towards Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was absolutely phenomenal. I think it's a compliment for Kobe Bryant to even be in the discussion.
Doc Rivers was saying that yesterday. He said he now deserves to be in the discussion. He also said now Michael's going to be mad at me for saying that.
Run the floor, shoot the ball from the perimeter in transition. Very difficult to stop for this current Bull lineup.
He wants to continue to see a crowd around Michael Jordan because he said Jordan is not looking to pass. He's looking to win this thing on his own. They're down by 4, Marv.
And as you say that, Michael unleashes from 3-point range.
Up by Fisher, reloads, goes back under the basket, and then creates the separation and the basket.
Now Allen chasing Kobe Bryant. Good help defense from Perkins. Knocks it away on the steal.
Now lead by 3 points. Just under 7 minutes to go in this first half. Luke Longley.
Midway through the second quarter here of game 1. Lakers lead by 2. Fisher to Bynum and the finish.
All right, here's Longley. 10 points for Longley.
Pierce on Kobe Bryant. Inside pass deflected by Garnett. Again.
Manager and coach of the Seattle Supersonics, Bill Russell on hand. Harper.
A bold prediction from the man who knows so much about soccer.
That is a bold prediction.
Shot clock at 8. Gasol to the go.
Now Sonics by 1. Jordan and Harper at the guards. Pippen, Longley, and Rodman up front. Jordan for 3. He hesitated. He was not going to take that shot.
That's outstanding defense.
The length of the Lakers, their #1 strength. We said their #2 strength was the leadership of Bryant and Derek Fisher. Very quick to make sure Fisher was in that.
Guess what? I disagree. Their #1 strength is the guy with the basketball.
Yeah, I was just going to say, where does he rank? 3rd, 4th? Come on now.
Shot clock at 5. Bryant on the pull-up. Garnett chips it, and Pierce able to save it.
Of course, McMillan, if he's healthy enough.
Glass. Rebound stopped by Harper.
Bryant gets inside with a fake block. Garnett with the rejection.
Sonics 38 and the Bulls 37. Pippen changed his mind.
Hawkins needs that sort of response. He cannot let Chicago come at him at one end and then just passively play on the offensive end.
Mercy will bounce back in Game 7 against Utah after the 0 for 8 and a tough time against Jeff Hornacek in Game 6. To the fadeaway.
Foul on Pierce. That'll be his second.
Rising Kemp. Pippen draws the foul.
That's a lot. I hope you have a gas energy saving vehicle.
Artest knocks down the three.
Has done it off the bench. 16-4. Spartan Piper and Longley will head to the line.
The Lakers a 7-point lead, and there's another turnover. Fisher to Artest inside. 9-point lead.
An outstanding job on the glass. Vincent Askew and Sam Perkins have made major contributions off the bench.
Fisher with the fake and draws the foul. That's going to be 3 on Ray Allen.
And will be throughout this series, but so far the Sonics with their big problem with turnovers. 9 to Chicago's 1.
Oh, Michael Jordan took the hit.
Being applied on the set. Artest powers in. Lefty layup won't go. Fight for the rebound. Rondo comes away.
Sonics by 1 with just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Here's the double team on Jordan, who is able to beat it, and that is fouled. Oh, Rodman and Gronkowski had words.
Full sprint. Kevin Garnett just outworked everybody on the floor and got to the cup.
Ryan inside, and again he gets to the glass. Tony Allen having his problems, as do most players, staying in front of Kobe Bryant.
And that's 10 in all for Seattle. Chicago with just 1.
Sean Kemp's not moving around the defenders. He's just trying to go through them or over them. That won't work.
And Joe Crawford says stay right here, and Dennis Rodman could be losing it. Now he's applauding the call. Rodman was about to get involved and then walked away.
Joe Crawford is going to call a flagrant foul here on Frank Gronkowski.
Hit the first for his first point of the night. Rodman, the conversation continues. And a technical has been called on Gronkowski. Apparently Joe Crawford feels that the intent of Gronkowski was to instigate something against Rodman. Gronkowski now walking in the direction of a couple of Bulls, and he's joined by a security man.
Jack Haley sitting on the bench.
An absolutely uncalled for situation by Gronkowski, who's a good, skilled basketball player who sometimes gets too caught up in the physical aspect of the game. But he gets a flagrant foul and then 2 technicals. We're going to just see a parade to the line for Chicago. And Seattle worked so hard to get back in this game offensively. Now Chicago with a chance to open it up a bit here.
Of course, George Karl can't be happy with this, but he did not put up any fire regarding that call against Jordan.
That's just another weapon. Give him as many looks as possible. But why would Gronkowski, after he gets a flagrant foul, why would he even say anything? Just walk away and start the next play.
And the free throw parade has provided a 6-point lead.
Garnett, the jump shot. Too strong. Bryant, the rebound. Fisher to the basket, pulls up. Nice shot from Fisher, and the lead is in double figures.
Fourth it makes.
Bulls with the ball and a 4-point lead. And Jordan is being guarded by Wingate. Jordan to the point.
Once you get by the perimeter defense, which is terrific for Seattle, Gary Payton can't control him, can't keep him in the corner, but there's nobody up top. There's nobody coming from the weak side to knock something down.
You're talking about his film study at halftime. He pulls me aside and he goes, hey, why did Michael Jordan in the 93 series against the Knicks have more problems scoring than the year before in 92? And I was like, He was 14 years old, and he's worried. He's studying it so much. The only thing I remember when I was 14 is why Tammy Albertson dumped me for Joe Balderston. I mean, this guy's an incredible student of the game. It's amazing.
51-46 over the Sonics. Kukoc for three. And it's well, the Bulls led by as many as 9. They're up by 3. And he'll go to the line with 18 and 2/10 seconds remaining in the first half. And that'll do it. That is waved off. So Shawn Kemp, high man for Seattle with 18. Michael Jordan with 18-12 of his 18 in the second quarter. A physical second quarter. The Bulls are up by 5. Bob Costas and the Prudential halftime report right after these messages.
No, but think about that.
You're right.
This guy is breaking down our series. He was watching film of that series to try to gain a perspective of how Doc Rivers guarded Jordan, so he could maybe translate it to this. I mean, I was amazed.
As talented as he is, the reason he's so great is because of his work ethic, and that's all part of it, not just from a physical standpoint, but from a mental standpoint.
That's why he's the best in the world.
Final seconds, first half. Rondo's going to have to put it up. Marble all over him. Rondo fires away, knocks it down. A two-pointer at the buzzer. His third jumper here in the first half. And the Celtics needed that. The officials will look at the replay, but it appeared he got it off in time. Just inside the line. Yeah, that's a good one. And Rajon Rondo showing again that improved jumper with the toe on the line. And it brings the Celtics within 9. As Kobe Bryant leading all scorers right now with 12.